Welcome back to Baking Outside the Lines with me, Lani Halliday. It's deep February here in the Northeast. It is the perfect weather to make banana bread. Here's why. The technique I'm gonna use for this banana bread, I can kind of utilize bananas that aren't fully ripe by putting them in the oven, which means the oven gets to be on for a little bit longer. It's gluten-free, it's vegan. I'm gonna talk about my swaps. I use pecans in my banana bread, which I personally love. We're gonna learn a little bit about the creaming method. Let's get started. So the creaming method is when you take a fat and you whip them in a bowl with your sugar. And when you do that, you are creating little teeny tiny air pockets that give the baked good its loft. I'm trying to break this up into smaller pieces. Once this gets going, it's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna pop that in there with my sugar and my molasses. And I actually put my salt in here. I always like to put salt in with my sugar, and in the creaming process, I know it's gonna get really evenly distributed. We know how I feel about salt, so it's in here. And we're gonna start on low and then move up. As you can see, it's sandy, it's not creamy at all. So I'm gonna switch to the paddle attachment just to get it going. Starting to come together as like almost like a sandy kind of a paste. Now that it's like pretty evenly incorporated and starting to really come together, I'm gonna switch back to the whip or whisk, whatever you wanna call it. Because there's no like liquid in coconut oil the way that there's liquid content in butter, I think this is just having a hard time. There's also like not a lot of this stuff in this bowl. So I'm gonna add a teeny little bit of this yogurt here to kind of like moisten it and bring things together just slightly. I'm just gonna add like a little bit to kind of like get going. Starting to get more body, yada, 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 yada. Starting to get more body. This is gonna go in here. There's a lot of fat in this. It's coconut and probiotics. So what it looks like now, so it's starting to come together. Before it was kind of sandy and all disparate, and we're gonna just kind of watch the evolution of this as this kind of becomes that aerated, shaggy mass that we're looking for that kind of holds its shape. It's gotten a little bit lighter in color. You can start to see like the ridges that are inside of the mass down there at the bottom of the bowl. I can still feel the like grittiness of the sugar and the fat in there. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to lighten it even more. Check out how much the texture has changed. You can see the ridges, you can see it's lighter. So you can actually kind of see like the grittiness factor inside of that kind of shaggy mass. And I can feel like the sugar inside of the fat, and it's just like a gritty kind of a situation. We creamed it. We creamed the sugar and the fat together. I'm gonna stream in my eggs, which is aquafaba, which we know by now is the drained juice from, I use cannellini beans today. Sometimes I use chickpeas or flour and soda, just sifting it. I'm actually gonna add my pecans now too, and I'm actually just gonna kind of press them in my hand like this because I want like large, irregular chunks. What happens when you put your nuts in with your flour is it helps the nuts to keep from sinking to the bottom of the batter when you're baking. We could put some vanilla in here. I feel like it needs a little bit extra salt too. And you know what sounds really good? Cardamom. Oh my goodness. We're gonna add like a teaspoon or so of cardamom. Look, that amount of cardamom. That's like about a teaspoon. I'm really good at that. Put it in, boo. Like, live your life. Just kind of like fold this over. These bananas are a little underripe, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay them all out here and just kind of finish the ripening process in the oven. These will work with this oven technique. You're just literally putting them on a sheet tray, 350-degree oven, roast until they're black and kind of bursting, and then they'll be nice and like hot and starchy, and then just mash them all up and then banana bread. Okay? Here we go. They're like ready. I'm just gonna actually transfer this base. This is hot. You should be careful. If I like double glove, it'll be plenty of like heat resistance for me. Pull this out of here. You can see it's nice and soft. I'll just start breaking these up. Literally just on low. Okay, it's a little higher. I don't want to go crazy because I'm not trying to like get like hella pasty, but if this is nice and smooth, then we'll have a nice smooth banana bread texture. I'm just gonna fold this into this. I'm sort of just cutting this in and folding it over, scrape around the bowl, fold it up and over itself, and sort of smush it through and kind of repeat. That way I'm not knocking all that beautiful air out that I got in the creaming method portion of the events. So we're just gonna put these in these cute little Italian paper boat. What I want to do is I want to make sure that these are going to bake evenly, and if I put basically the exact same amount in each one, then I know they're going to bake nice and evenly. Food 52 sent me this cute little like offset spatula thing. It's like it's like an extension of your finger kind of. I'm gonna put some sugar on top so I can get a nice crunch. Oh, nice, generous sprinkle of raw sugar on top. It's gonna add nice texture and crunch. Ooh, and you know, you could probably just do a little sprinkle of Malden too. That might be kind of cute. In the oven, 350 degrees, 12 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna rotate them halfway through. Hey Siri, set a timer for 6 minutes. These just need a couple more minutes. Smells like they're done. Oh, girl. Golden brown. The starches are gelatinized. This is like 212 degrees. This is done. This is baked. 214 we're up to. I'm gonna let these cool and then I'm going to eat them. You can serve them. Oh, you know what would be really good on top of this? Some like Anita's yogurt. The yogurt we put inside of here. I'm gonna let these cool and then plate and serve with some Anita's yogurt. And if you like that, or you try it in a different way, or you mix and match it with something else, you can comment below. Like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. We put out videos every week. Thanks for watching. Bye.